all my swindly goons. Liquor, water, food. AC3. Liquor, water, food. Hey, all I need is water, food. Liquor store and blues. I be plenty straight. All the bulls sitting on them tools. I hit every state. Fortitude, kicking off them shoes. Out here plenty space. Ballin' room, honey, ballin' room. Let no penny waste.
Is asking the question she asked from the very beginning, which was why? Why was my son allowed to die? Cavuto tried to find out from her if she knew as to why he was there to begin with. And I don't know why that seems to be such a mystery to everyone. The annex was there so they could distribute the weapons that Obama captured when he had Gaddafi killed.
Money in this lifetime, money in my chick, money in my clip, money clips, money in my whip. All I need in this lifetime, money in my chick, money in my clip, money clips, money in my whip. Ballin' room, honey ballin' room, Tyson Penny Tate, I'm talking to him, golden on them tunes, talking penny weight.
General Petraeus in his new role has a very difficult situation now in the center of the situation in Benghazi. Do you have any comment?
Well, just to create some context for those in the room, as you know, the ambassador in Benghazi was killed along with a couple of security agents who happened to be CIA security paramilitary forces.
Okay, so I say it, and you say that. It's for all my swindly goons. Liquor, water, food. AC3. Liquor, water, food. Hey, all I need is water, food. Liquor.
Just came out today in Fox News, but the challenge has been the fog of war. And the greater challenge is that it's political hunting season, and so this whole thing has been turned into a very political sort of arena, if you will. But the facts that came out today were that the ground forces there at the CIA annex, which is different from the consulate, were requesting reinforcements. They were requesting it's called the Sinks and Extremist Force, a group of Delta Force operators, are most talented guys we have in the military. They could have come and reinforced the consulate and the CIA annex that were under attack. Now, I don't know if a lot of you have heard this, but the CIA annex had actually had taken a couple of Libyan militia members prisoner, and they think that the attack on the consulate was an effort to try to get these prisoners back. So that's still being vetted. The challenging thing for General Petraeus is that in his new position, he's not allowed to communicate with the press. So he's known all of this. They had correspondence with the CIA station chief in Libya. Within 24 hours, they kind of knew what was happening. But if you remember at the time, the Muslim video, the Muhammad video that came out, the demonstrations that were going on in Cairo, there were demonstrations in 22 other countries around the world, tens of thousands of people. And our government was very concerned that this was going to become a nightmare for us. So you can understand if you put yourself in his shoes or Secretary Clinton's shoes or the president's shoes that we thought it was tied somehow to the demonstrations in Cairo.
Control, work my weight in gold. Y'all been plenty fake, I'm born to prune. Need no auto-tune, I need Henny straight and auto-zoom. Flicks on tour in June, y'all pick any date, I'm on it, boom. Hit your boarding room like I'm heavyweight. Court in school, studio calling too. Need to concentrate to graduate. It's important soon, gotta pick the path to take. Cause all I need in this lifetime is a fleet of flows. Easter clothes, sweet the peak of hoes, and sativa rolls.
And it's true that we have signal intelligence that shows the militia members in Libya were watching the demonstration in Cairo, and it did sort of galvanize their effort. So we'll find out the facts soon enough. As a former intel officer, it's frustrating to me because it reveals our sources and methods. I don't think the public necessarily needs to know all of that. It is a tragedy that we lost an ambassador and 2 other government officials, and there was a failure in the system because there was additional security requested, but it's frustrating to see the sort of political aspect of what's going on with this whole investigation. So the most recent news that came out was a Fox report by Jennifer Griffin. I got it on a distribution list I'm on, and it has some pretty insightful stuff in it, if you want to look for it.
It is unbelievable. It shows that they made all of this. They covered this up for politics. We told you this was Watergate. We told you this stuff would come out at the time. Did you see last night's 5 o'clock show? Because last night's show, we talked about For the Record and what For the Record was going to show you last night. And then we went back and we juxtaposed what I said, because I'm a sentient being. I can think. And I looked at the situation in Benghazi. I talked to my staff and said, okay, guys, this doesn't make sense. This doesn't make sense. This doesn't make sense. What's the most logical thing that was happening? And we said they were running guns.
Roast to eat and I make it peak until my speaker blows. Season in the street, but I need my team for me to reach my goal. Half the time I wish I had the time to write my life away. Night and day, Fresco, Bison J. For some righteous pay, my life today ain't so bright a day. Sometimes it's quite okay when foreign weed fix it right away. That's my all I need is water, food, liquor.